It is time for Mayor Monday, and this morning we're checking in with a city in Washington County that you may not hear a lot of in the news.
But we want to put it in the spotlight this morning. That would be King City, which sits southwest of Tigard. You probably passed it driving into wine country. I know that's been a trip that we've taken before. Joining us live right now, King City Mayor Ken Gibson. Good morning, Mayor. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. How are you guys doing this morning?
Of course, we're doing pretty well. Starting off a new week here with lots on the agenda. I know something that I'm sure you're watching closely is these new COVID restrictions going into effect for several counties on Wednesday. Washington County close to being on the list, on the cusp list there. So what are you watching right now?
Well, I'm paying very close attention to it because I think it's important that we try to get this curve going in the right direction. It's disappointing that it's spiking up the way it is, but I think Governor Brown has the right approach to try to get this heading in the right direction in a downward trajectory. So we're going to do everything we need to do in King City in order to make that happen. And I just want to say that the residents of King City have really responded to all of the requirements under all of the orders that Governor Brown has put down. We haven't seen any real issues with people not wanting to comply. So I think we're in really good shape, but it's still very dangerous out there. I was very, very pleased with the behavior at Halloween. We had a couple of little fellas out, but it was nothing like it had been in the past. So I know that people were really paying attention.
That's great. That's good to hear. I mean, what are some of the current challenges when it comes to COVID in King City? I know that I've seen those businesses on 99W. I said has there been a pretty big impact on the businesses that you have there?
Yeah, all businesses are being hurt. You know, we don't have a lot of business in King City. The restaurants, fortunately for most of the restaurants in King City, they were still doing takeout, and that kept them afloat. But then with the CARES funding that came out in the last month or so, several businesses have been able to take advantage of that fund to at least get a few dollars heading toward keeping them afloat. Now, what I understand is that there's still some dollars available for the businesses to apply one more time, because the reality about the CARES funding is that all those dollars must be distributed and used before the end of the year. So there's a real scramble to get more people to take advantage of it. But I know that we have had maybe 9 applications, and most of them already have been approved.
Well, switching gears here just a bit, Mayor, you know, we can count on one hand the number of black mayors in the Portland metro area. And I'm curious, November has been such a huge month politically for this country. As a black city leader yourself, what has your take been on the last week and the election, everything we're seeing right now, the current climate?
Yeah, well, you know, it's important. I'm pleased that we're winding this down. It's been stressful. It's particularly disappointing to me, especially with the behavior of the existing administration. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have put together a great campaign. We really feel that this is going to be what the country needs to heal, but it seems as though it's going to drag out because of the behavior of the current administration. And I hate to see that. You know, it's sending the absolute wrong message. And I think when I hear an administration attack the credibility of our election, what they're essentially doing to me, and this is my opinion, they're attacking those hardworking volunteers who have dedicated their time and energy to count these votes and do the right thing. And it's just not right.
Yeah, we've heard that really echoed across the country from a lot of the elections workers and those poll workers that, you know, made sure those votes were counted and counted accurately. So, and continue to do so. Well, Mayor, we appreciate your time this morning, and do enjoy driving through King City. I'm pretty much near there.
I was going to say, that's close. Yeah,
I'm pretty
close
for you.
And
where I am in Beaverton. Yeah, nice little town.
Don't hesitate to stop in. You know, we're still open and operating. You know, there are a few restaurants. There's a Mazalon and a Sherry. So stop in for a bite to eat.
There's a grocery outlet too, right? Isn't
There's
that
a
in King
grocery
City?
outlet.
I love
And
me some grocery outlet. Yeah,
if you have to do any banking, we have a financial center as well. We
Okay.
have several banks.
Mayor, thank you so much. And of course, if people want more on the coronavirus rules that we were talking about and everything you need to know about the pandemic, go to coin.com.